What's good? What's good? What's good with y'all? Y'all already know who it is. It's Yogi.
And Core.
And man, we here bringing y'all a reaction video. This is going to be our first one of 2026. Together, me and Bay. You know what I'm saying? We finna do what we do. We gonna do our one or two. The video that we got, before we get into it, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, share the channel. If y'all want more, make sure y'all comment down below that y'all want to see me and my wife do another reaction video, and we gonna get it done. We gonna get her done and get her done. You know what I'm saying? You got something to say?
No.
So yeah, this video we finna react to today. It's comes to us to the way I had it already queued up and I put it down. What's the name? The name of the channel say?
Wait, I gotta take my glasses off. Solved files interrogations.
Solved file. Let me see.
Solved.
Uh-huh.
SOLVED.
Uh-huh.
Files interrogation.
So that's gonna be solved file interrogation.
Yeah.
Like I said, I ain't want to show it too much, so because she just read the title. That's her first time reading the title. She don't know what this video about, but y'all know me. It's unexpected. It's unexpected. So she ain't supposed to know. So I find videos and I drop them on here and I get them and you know we gonna be doing reactions to them. Like I said, it ain't the best right now on the video as you're gonna be able to see it, but it gonna show clear enough that you're gonna see what you gotta see. And we gonna get better. I'm getting better at what I'm doing, so y'all just give me a minute. Just give us a minute. Don't kick us in our ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But every video gonna be the same. This gonna, you know, it is what it is. We gonna catch y'all when we get to this video. Like I say, that disclaimer. Fair use. Fair use. On the 1976. 1876, one of them motherfuckers. Y'all know what I'm talking about. This is for educational purposes and for and entertainment for y'all. And y'all drop in the comments. Y'all leave in the comments. Y'all let us know what y'all feel about this video. And y'all, y'all know that's unexpected, so y'all know how I get down. So you know what the video. Yeah. So y'all just lay around for it. And we finna get to the video. It won't be no stopping on the video until the end. So y'all gonna hear us talking, giving our commentary as we watch this video. And so we ain't able to pause right now at the moment where we at, how we doing this right now, this first video. So just lay around and give her a time. Give her a time. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. And we gonna bring y'all into this world. We finna react to this here, man, cause this is a bullshit. I ain't lying. I ain't lying.
Yesterday you met reach out in a town. You said, come on, it'll be real quick. That's fine. Look, I've been doing it for a long time. So none of this girl's not telling me a lie. Since she was 4, I made a mistake for 8 years. I'm sorry for doing this.
They with the hugging them.
I started last year. I know.
What did we get, a raise?
Well, that's to get him to open up and be comfortable.
That's a hell of a comfortability.
On April 12, 2022, Clay County deputies in Florida were called to a home after a 12-year-old girl came forward in tears, telling her mother about inappropriate contact that had happened earlier that day, and that it wasn't the first time. When investigators came, she explained that the behavior had been happening for a long time, more times than she could remember, and that she finally spoke up.
I just built a budgeting app with Phase 44. Nina just built an app.
So we can all build apps now? I'm on lunch.
I gotta make a call. I'll be right back.
Just built an inventory because she was tired of it and wanted it to stop. To their horror, the man she identified was 49-year-old Paul Mauricio, an 8-year patrol deputy with the Clay County Sheriff's Office, and a 20-year Navy veteran, and her stepdad. Mauricio was brought in for questioning and initially denied everything, claiming the girl was simply angry with him. But as the interview went on, his story began to crack, and inside the interrogation room, Mauricio would begin revealing the horrific truth behind what he had been hiding.
So, tell me a little bit about what you've been going through, how you're doing. I know this has got to be a lot kind of color in this, as far as the whole situation. Yeah. I feel like it just came out of nowhere. Unseen. Like, didn't even see us coming, like, at all. She woke me up this morning.
Out of nowhere. And you've been doing this to this child since she was 4.
Nasty motherfucker.
Nasty buzzer.
The same thing last week. She didn't want to go to afternoon routes because some situation with some girls been bullying her or whatever. So I was like, are you sure that's the only reason you don't want to go to school? Is there anything bullying or anything? Is there something else going on? No, I don't think so. I said, all right, well, I'm going to breakfast, take a day, and go back to bed, whatever. I left, came back. 9 o'clock, you still sleeping.
You had a story down packed though.
We went for breakfast because I favorite. Her cinnamon bagels, she grabbed some, she put it in there.
You had a story down packed.
Cream cheese out of the fridge. She said, can you open this for me? I opened it up for her. She spread her thing on there, and then we sat down. I had a cup of coffee, and we sat down and watched Let's Make a Deal first. And then we watched The Price is Right. And then I got
Did he say let's make a deal first?
Mm-hmm.
grabbed her computer, which
A manipulator.
That's what I heard.
work computer that did it on there. And by the time I got done, it was like 1 something. So I was like, I'm gonna take a nap. She goes, I but we're old people always take a nap, so I slept till about 4. Got up at 4, went back to daycare, picked up my son, came back. When she got home, I literally pulled up as she was getting home. Like, the dinner ready, hot dogs and hamburgers, I'm starving. Babe, I literally just got here. I'm like, I literally just pulled up. There's something in the backyard catching
litters, huh?
So,
You was in the house trying to catch a
leading
little
up to when
shrimp.
the 12-year-old girl came forward to her mom. He was trying to set an idea in the detectives' minds that this whole outburst happened because of something bad happening at school. But the detectives let him speak, as he was just digging himself a bigger hole.
sat down. I was like, oh, because I want to go to bed, like, you know, close your garage, whatever. When I came back from outside, I heard crying. And I heard, so like, are you okay? And she was in there, she was in bed. I was like, what's going on? I was like, all right. So I went back, sat down, and it was dropped in my lap.
The wife had done told her that I know what you did last summer, nigga.
A couple reasons.
Nah, I know what you did this morning.
I'm just saying, you know how she was like, oh, I know what you did last summer. People get scared.
Mm-hmm.
She started dating the initial game. She thought it was her crush, her love. She was in love with this kid. He basically crushed her. You know, told her to like, remember, talk to her. She came home crying when they did falling. And she told us, like, and I told her, it was like, you don't really have boyfriends. Like, that's too fresh stuff. So, and then we checked her through her phone because she was waking up tired every morning for some reason. She was tired. Found out she'd been texting him like at 2 o'clock in the morning, back and forth stuff, and we were right into it. When she came home from school the next day, to see if she, catch her in a lie, and see if she'd come clean. She was like, no, nothing. Who's this? Oh, that's somebody, some girl that was like, all your other friends have names, but this person doesn't. Like, what's going on? Thriller. Finally.
So far, what you thinking? You want to finish it? Let it finish out.
He a buzzer. He a buzzer that would have kept doing what he was doing if he didn't get caught.
The story that this all started with some boy at school, and that after she was punished for her behavior, she falsely accused him of abuse out of anger. It's a classic script
He's
many
a
abusive
buzzer.
guardians fall back on. But in cases like
big
this, it's
with a
rarely
big
ever
B.
the truth.
All the letter capitalized. Buzz.
Right call because they need to investigate. I'm not going anywhere. I have nothing to hide. So what do you think is the big reason? You said she was bullying in school and stuff
From
like that.
4 to 14, that's a long time. Mm-hmm.
Like her whole face, everything just changed. Like it went like
He's a police officer now.
actually alleged
And an army vet.
with
Did that sink in yet?
she said he touched
This is how they treat they folks. Look how nicely and calmly they act.
Mm-hmm. Them be the ones.
They ain't even worrying about it really tough. You gonna listen to the shit they tell them after this. As it goes on.
don't shoot him. So I decided to
Because don't nobody suspect them doing nothing like that.
Oh man, these people look out for each other. Watch what they say
in the law enforcement
as this
industry
video
for a
keep
long
going.
time, as he definitely
Now,
did
you
well in
telling
playing
me
it
this
cool and
ain't
not
sick.
panicking. Yet he still was suspiciously over-explaining himself. Paul continued to explain his Navy days and all the great things he's done for people. But by this point, the detectives were ready to start breaking his narrative down, piece by piece.
This up there has one of the weirdest things for Holly. And like I said, that's what we're going to talk about. It's, you know, they're talking to everybody and talking to the family and everything. But, you know, there seems to be like, you know, the Paul that's, you know, the Navy veteran and the great cop that, I mean, never been in trouble, never do anything wrong, or doing all these great things. And then last night, that kind of, comes with, you know, that then there's like this revelation of this other Paul. And some of these allegations are pretty shocking. And so, I know you said you didn't know what they were. No, I don't. So, basically, I'll tell you what she kind of, in a nutshell, what she's kind of said is, this has kind of been going on. This is nothing new. This is something that's been going on going back to when you guys first came in line. Back to when she was 3 or 4 years old.
Why did they yeah, like he's so surprised.
She makes mention
And then the music.
dozens of times that you've both under and over the clothes, touched over and under the clothes, performed. She's performed. Even going back as recent as yesterday. Wow. And so, what I'm trying to understand is the Paul that we just talked about, the Paul that's been in the Navy for 20 years, the Paul that's been doing great things this year for almost 30 years, the Paul that wants 5 more years out of here, because I don't blame you a bit. If I could live 5 years, be gone. That's not the Paul that I'm seeing here.
This not him. Who the hell y'all got in there then?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all foster prison and made people?
The detectives went straight to describe exactly what the girl said Paul had done to her, and immediately let Paul know that they did not believe a single thing he had just spent half an hour telling them. Yet they weren't going to slow down. Instead, they doubled down, but not before Paul attempted to put on the performance of his life.
And he ain't sorry.
Hell no,
He ain't sorry.
caught. And he's sorry that they had to find, they had
Yeah.
to want to do it to him.
I know I think she wants to go home.
That's what he's sorry about.
That's
Yeah.
He ain't sorry about nothing else.
right or wrong, that's how I feel, because if this supposedly didn't happen this whole time, she spent countless times with her aunt down south, spent time in a lot of weeks at a time. When we always told her anything in that school, we had this conversation all the time with anyone. You tell the teacher.
Man, that
you
nigga
tell
sorry he
principal,
got
you tell
caught.
aunt,
That's all
Mm-hmm.
he's sorry
you tell
about.
aunt,
He ain't sorry about nothing else. But
you tell
it's funny how they had a composure
this the day.
for this thing he did with his stepdaughter / daughter, because that's your daughter when you married to the mama.
No, well,
So
Mm-hmm.
look how composed they is though.
just being there.
Mm-hmm.
This should be a hardened criminal. You should be the man. You don't got time to do all this talking once he confess. Fuck him. No, since he look like them, and they understand what he done did, they can have way more capacity. You go wait till the video keep playing. This shit pissed me off, boy.
Has she ever walked in on you? No. Hope not. So no reason to know, like, what kind of things you like to do, or everybody kind of has their own routine when it comes to certain things. Gotcha. No reason she would know anything about it. No reason she would have any inclination to say kind of the things you do, like you like to do, and everything like that. Right. So, let me ask you this. When she came into the room, she gives a very similar description to Michigan like you did, except for a little bit of detail. So she comes in the morning, says that she lays down on the bed, said that she doesn't feel good, goes to sleep. Right? You told her to say, I got to sleep. You come back home, you walk up to her, and she says, her stomach hurts, kind of like you said earlier. And you said, come on, it'll be real quick. That's fine. She described it in very, very
that
detail of things that y'all did that day. Things that y'all have done in the past. And I'm not talking, this isn't an instance. I'm talking, she's describing realistically probably hundreds of incidents in the past. Hundreds.
What Paul didn't know was that cops have questioned both the girl and her mother, specifically about Paul's preferences, and the horrifying truth was that the girl's and mother's descriptions were despicably close, almost identical, the kind of detail a 12-year-old with no mature experience should never be able to describe, which stumped Paul.
Last night was when I heard this ever mentioned.
Hey, this shit wicked, boy.
Here's what I think it was. I've been doing this job so long, getting kids. They'll make some stuff up to get out of trouble. Of course they do. There is no reason that he's going to make something like this up.
You know what I'm saying? Look how they ain't just trying to get the story out of me, really compassionate for them. You know what I'm saying? These white people, these folks could do whatever the hell they want to do. And the other side still gonna have compassion. The law supposed to be on, ain't supposed to have no racial eyes.
Yeah.
And somehow just look gracious. Cause they look like they alright with him. Is it cause he a police? You get what I'm saying? Cause it ain't cause he a vet. It's cause he a police. So they understand, damn, this nigga done let one of our shit. I'm just saying my opinion. You get what I'm saying? Fair use. Fair use.
And imagine how that mama feel. Like,
and now she gotta think back all the time. This nigga here told her some crazy shit about her daughter, and all along he talking about him and that daughter.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But they I'm telling you, they just got the man. I keep telling y'all this way. Women's rights came in. That a white woman got tired of the shit that white man was taking her through. So they fought for human rights, the woman's right. That wasn't cause y'all had respect. They didn't have respect. They didn't fall under the law. Cause them Europeans came with their same message. How they gonna run their household? That's how they gonna run their household. You get what I'm saying? Like a Muslim run their household like they think they Israel or something. You get what I'm saying? Down here in America, but then when they found out them rules changed, when that woman could really go and like nigga, she got women's rights. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, that wasn't made for black women. That was made for these goddamn. Yeah.
He's sick.
He mad.
Mm-hmm.
That nigga beyond sick.
I know.
Look, you know, he done rubbed that PP all on that girl.
But for me, I don't know what I can say. If I shared the truth,
Ew.
for me to say it was happening because it never happened.
Paul stuck to his story. Yet what he didn't know was that the detective was about to
Look.
confront him with forensic evidence linked to the girl's
You see that
claims
shit?
that were
Yeah.
undeniable.
Her allegations aren't just like stories she read on the internet. They're not things just like there are specific incidents and specific things that she knows about. To include to know that she made an allegation that yesterday you met your father. You jumped in a towel. You put a towel in the bathroom. Yesterday. Did you guys look for a towel in the bathroom or anything? Yes. Okay. The brown towel? A towel that had the presumptive positive. Yes, that was for me from last week. Yeah, it's in my dirty clothes and it's dry. It's been in my hamper for. Is that on the towel? Yeah, absolutely. How would she know that? She was at school. When I have my me time, when I'm home at school, when they're at school, my me time is when I'm in the house by myself. Yeah, I get that. But how would she know that? I would not know how she would know that. If there's no way there was any fresh anything on there. I can tell you it's old because I know when I did that. It's the brown towel with the fan specs on the square. How would she? I don't know how she would know that. That's what I'm telling you. It's been in my hamper for almost 4 or 5 days.
This is where Paul's calm and collected act would begin to rapidly dissolve. Upon being faced with undeniable evidence, Paul began raising the pitch of his voice and nervously laughing, clear body language indicators of someone who's lying.
How she would know that? That didn't happen. I promise you it didn't happen. She did not see me do that because there was no one home when I do that. So she would just randomly make up a story that happened to be evidence here of the truth. Why not? I mean, what is it? I'm telling you, it's an old time from last week. She did not see me today or any other day. But why? I don't know. Why would she make that up? I don't know why. Can't answer that question. Because of the fact that she says that puts a little truth to her story. And then you go back and you look at everything else she said. There's a lot of truths to a lot of those stories. There's a lot of things going on with everything she said where it's all back and forth from you touching her.
He was killing her suck her dick. He was hitting her cooch.
You putting
That nigga was nasty.
and she says you never put it inside. But she says, okay.
The detective continued to explain in graphic detail what was mentioned in the girl's allegation against Paul, and he agreed to the request of a DNA sample. But with that, Paul's defense was thinning, and he was moments away
how they
from
crazy them?
cracking.
Mm-hmm.
You see how they crazy them?
If I say,
Wait, you see it in real time.
where do I go from here? I told you, man, I love you now. Yeah, help. How? Being locked up, that's a life for me. I know my life. I'm not here to be in jail. I don't give Paul. Look. Hey, look. I've been doing this a long time. I'm not here to put people in jail. I want help from you. You say that you were a great father. I am a great father. I have never doubted that in the end. You sit here and tell me you care about your kids. You care about them.
Yeah, he do.
They have to have help.
Care to hurt him.
How am I gonna be there?
Nasty buzzer.
Yeah,
It's the
buddy.
first thing you get on me.
Well, they sure being nice to him, though. They got the evidence. All they got to do is just act bad, got good cop, ain't?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what they say they do?
You give me one dad. But, yeah, but dad's freaking, you're the one. You've been accused of being monsters. Well, that's my dad. I don't want that to be my dad. I don't want that to be my dad. Like today, I have no, literally, I have no one. So, I go away for however long or whatever happens. I'm gonna have no one. want to see my oldest kids.
He worried about his daughter. And you better be worried about they don't go question her.
Mm-hmm.
That ass better be worried about.
Tell them that they're not. And you can then, if you continue that cycle, what's going to happen is 30 years later, they're going to be in another situation just like this. And do you want that? Not. Because you care. I do care. Because
And he got other kids.
Yeah.
obviously not. Obviously not. You made a mistake.
And you just trying to make it sound like it was a mistake. That man done tell him now for 8 years.
It's not a mistake. The difference is, Paul. Only what you cannot fix the past. There's I know that. There's no amount of things that you can change to make the past. But what you have the power to do is change how everything happens from
See
this.
how nice they talking to him?
Mm-hmm.
You're the only one that can move on. I know that. Heartbroken. Yeah, I'm heartbroken for you. I don't care about me. I really don't care at this point. I don't care about I do. I ain't bullshit.
He told him.
This is really sick. It's sickening.
I said that.
What Paul said there was interesting. He mentioned how he knows the touch leg tactic the detectives do. The move where an investigator lightly taps someone's leg to build trust and make them feel more comfortable opening up.
Didn't I tell you that?
Despite Paul knowing the tactics, his emotions were so strong there was no way he was able to hold them in anyways. So he finally confessed, but not the way the detectives expected.
But you have to come clean with everything so we know where to correct that whole thing. You have to.
He a police officer.
That's what they deserve.
And you got a wife. Why you couldn't eat her coop? Her nasty twat.
He likes stuff with kissing.
And why she couldn't put her mouth on you?
That's what I can't understand.
Read the difference.
Like I'm done.
Only thing I can think is that I'm out with 2 weeks. This is nasty, boy.
She's 4 years old. Absolutely not. I promise you that didn't happen yesterday.
I mean, you could have ate all the coop you wanted to eat. You gonna violate that baby like that?
Man, these folks, they
All this funky
I
coop.
believe them little two there, they done did it too. They just ain't get caught yet.
All this funky coop out here.
Very
You
good.
can eat,
Very
and you gonna violate that baby like that? Wow.
But they just cool with them. Look,
After
they
that,
just humble
Paul
with it. They
described
ain't
the
showing this
details
for
of
no
what
reason.
happened that day, but
This
with way
nigga
less severity than what the
they
girl
gonna comfort
described.
him.
But after 15 minutes of tactical sympathizing with Paul, he admitted to it all.
They gonna comfort him, boy.
They ain't gonna comfort him when he get to that jail.
Yeah,
Then they
got
find out what
something
he
to do with it.
did.
But they comfort him right here.
She's putting herself out there being brave. Be brave. Tell the truth.
Look. You see this shit? Where all this compassion come from? He ain't in handcuffs.
Group hug.
Yeah.
Group hug, baby.
You did a good. You just got caught, nigga. You on your own on this one here.
Baby.
Now he want to sit there. Look. He patting his back. Ain't nothing he did good. Like, I'm talking about nothing. Only if it's good to that person.
Babe.
Man, you wouldn't even want to touch a person like that. Like, you.
And they hugged him like they
Look.
consoling him.
Yeah, he can't kill himself. He ain't got no gun.
Yeah.
So treat him like the you know the you feel me, the violator he is.
Come on, baby. I'll give you a hug. Baby. Come on, baby. You didn't do it, baby.
Nah, you did it, but you ain't did it. I messed my whole life up. Oh, come on, man.
This isn't your fault.
Hey, shout out, boy.
Of light. And let me tell you what, we all have our different trials. You guys.
Oh, my handcuffs me. Come on, put the handcuffs on.
And you know what? No telling how many people he had done did that to before he got caught. It wasn't just that little girl.
In February 2023,
Mm-hmm.
former Clay County deputy and Navy veteran Paul Mauricio pleaded guilty
It wasn't just
to
her.
lascivious behavior
He done
on a
did that
victim
before.
and 3 counts of custodial sexual assault. He was sentenced to 25 years in state prison for these
Man, that
offenses.
shit that was crazy, boy.
Yeah.
And this is our thoughts, man. Like I say, our opinions is our opinions, man. So don't hold us against our opinion. Everybody got opinions, man. Shit. So you know what I'm saying. Take our shit with a grain of salt, but we did have to, fair use. We could dissect the video. So, babe, what you think? What's your thoughts?
It was so many red flags in that video. Like, it was a lot of red flags.
All right, what you mean red flags?
First of all, he's a step parent. He's not the parent. So you spending so much time with this child and ain't nobody thought nothing of it. Like,
I'm gonna kind of disagree with that, like that one point there, cause if your woman got kids, you shouldn't even be in your
like suspected of doing.
No, I'm saying
like
in your facilitation of mind is that as a man, I'm talking about as a man,
mm-hmm.
you ain't thinking no shit like that.
Yeah.
But if you maybe, like I say, I can't put myself in the shoes of this dude, because we ain't, you know what I'm saying.
I mean, I was raised by a step parent.
No, I'm saying so. What I'm saying is, I'm thinking the thing that they say back in the days about the great pillage and stuff like that, when they were describing these type of folks, it's kind of like that's what they're doing. You get what I'm saying?
And that was my dad because he raised me, but that's my dad. Let me rephrase that. That's my dad because he raised me. But at the same time, it was never any inappropriate moment. And what I can say, even though I was like his child because he raised me, it was no like strong one-on-one interactions. It's like your mama, go to your mama, and so that's crazy. That's crazy.
But I'm saying is,
like, you have to pay attention as a parent when somebody is so focused. Not saying that they can't love that child like they own them. Not saying that. But sometimes that's a red flag when a person tries to one-on-one your child.
I get what
especially when it's not theirs.
I get what you're saying, though.
It shouldn't be like that because it's a relationship. It's a relationship or marriage or whatever the case may be. But sometimes that's a red flag, baby.
I'm saying you the only one gonna see this red flag, or is you gonna let me say something?
I'm sorry, baby.
Cause you sure
I'm sorry,
run
baby.
them guns.
But he pissed me off because that is a nasty ordeal.
But all right. I think that's what you saw as a man, a mother and a stepchild and he got a kid from whatever. You get what I'm saying? I see you see that as that. So it's like you got some like equality into this, and you make it equal. And it's not about the video. He's a police officer. He got hugged. He got patted on the back. Mm-hmm. He got told he was gonna be all right. He got told all this stuff. Mm-hmm. In the midst of, he just admitted that he did some nasty, foul, vile stuff to a 4-year-old all the way to they 14. Mm-hmm. So does it goes back to who they naturally is? And when I say they, I'm saying they, Caucasians. We always were told that they was little, and little ancestors and stuff like that and all that. So
that plays a major part because it goes back to these kids.
No, what I'm saying is we that surprised?
No.
You get what I'm saying? Now we done seen some niggas do some follow up stuff behind some Caucasian mess, and that wasn't cool. Yeah. So I'm saying, is that just something they do? I don't know. That's just a question I don't want to know. I mean, I'm asking because it seems like that's what goes on with the title that they gave them, as stuff like that, all that foul stuff. You get what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah, I can agree with that.
But we done seen a black man get his daughter pregnant, so we know this ain't about a color thing on that behalf.
It's not about a color thing.
No, on that behalf though.
A buzzer coming off on.
But as black folks, we look at that like, man, I can't believe she did some bullshit like that. Mm-hmm. Or if she was a black lady, oh, I can't believe she did some shit like that. And like that'd be a shock to us. Mm-hmm. Is it a shock that who is a police? Yeah. Like I say, man, it's crazy though. But y'all seen how he got treated. Y'all drop in the comments below, man, what y'all think, man. This was our thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Don't take what we say serious. It's just like a grain of salt. You know what I'm saying? Take it like a grain of salt. You know what I'm saying? Because it was only our opinion. Mm-hmm. And we got the right on YouTube app to state our opinions about a video that we just saw. So that's what we did. Like I said again, what the name was again? Social. I forgot. We'll have it in the descriptions below. Mm-hmm. But if y'all rocking with us though, babe, if they rocking with us, you gonna do more reaction video? So how many how many thumbs up we should get? We should get a lot of thumbs up for this video. To get us to come back, not even to get back. We gonna come back anyway. We gonna hustle. We gonna hustle like how we hustle. So we gonna catch y'all in the moment. In the moment, we gonna catch y'all, man. I hope y'all rocking with the reaction video. This is our first one of 2026, and yeah, man, we gonna just keep on trying to keep on. And like I said, the video is gonna get a little better. They gonna get a little better, and y'all know what it is. So, man, what you gotta say? I ain't gotta say nothing, but I'm disgusted, and this is saddening and sickening. I don't care what color the child is. Like, to violate a child and then think that make up all these lies about what you thought went down, what happened, and all this and that. That's disgusting. All right, but let me like I said, me and you gonna do this. We're gonna have. And I'm trying to ask you this. When something like that happens, who you call? You call the cops. The nigga was a cop. so who do you fucking call? Baby, like you said, you can't trust nobody. Man, that's what I'm trying to say. You can't even trust the damn that's what I'm saying. Who you gonna call when this happens? And it goes back to the law come and take your child because you're not doing right. You put your child in the law hands because they supposed to be in the best hands. And then your child get violated within the law hands. Hold on. So don't the mama need to go to jail too?
They take the mama to jail.
No,
for neglect.
No, the girl is 14, and they got other. So you can't. They should be able to say you can't tell us you didn't know that your husband of this many years, 10 years, we know it for sure.
You ain't feel nothing.
No, I'm saying 10 years.
I know women's examine their children. And they gonna say, you let me know when something ain't right.
He said he told the kids this. He
ain't got no business telling them.
No,
that
I'm saying
they
said he the parent of one of the child, one of the kids. He the parent of the little boy, but he the parent. He the caretaker. He the parent of the girl too, no matter what. Especially since 4 years old. That's your child.
But you as a mother supposed to say, let me know when that package has been, when somebody takes
you ain't
out of order.
You ain't listening to what I'm saying. They told them this. And that's what made her come forward. You wasn't listening?
But
you ain't hear him say, you ain't hear him. That's the part the mama should go to jail for, ain't it? Because how she didn't know her daughter was getting played with out of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shit, down to what? Until the period come on. A woman be in their child life so much, they know the period come on. So from that point of a period coming on from down to 4, you telling me you didn't notice nothing about your child different or nothing?
No, they don't always know that. Let me correct you. Because when I got mine, I didn't tell my mama because I was scared.
I'm saying
I thought I was dying.
That still was you.
I was scared.
I'm saying.
So I didn't tell my mama, and she was mad because I didn't tell her. So not all the time you know that personal information, but at the same time,
they do know if you don't tell.
When your child is little, you gon' but see he didn't, and that child couldn't talk. So
that child can talk. What 4-year-old you know that I can't talk?
Yeah.
Hey man, these motherfuckers start talking. Now they shake their head. They throw you peace signs and everything. Now at a newborn,
they do.
So
because babies be talking. They be talking.
But we ain't gonna drag this video on no longer, y'all. That was our take of the video, man. I hope y'all enjoyed the video, man, because the video almost getting to an hour, y'all. We gonna cut it right here. Right, this is our first one, so you know what I'm saying. We gonna wiggle our way. I say wiggle our way into y'all on y'all YouTube channel
and y'all make sure y'all show this video some love
by hitting that like button,
share,
and subscribe. And make sure you turn on your notification, man, so we can go on here and drop some more. Yeah. Y'all already know what it is. It's Yogi.
And Core.
Y'all know what it is. It's 48 out on the spec when we gone.